Where would you be without stand-up?
You know, honestly, I think I'd be really lost. I'd be really lost. It's had such an impact on my life. It's helped me so much with being able to get things out when I needed to. It's helped me vent. It's helped me grow. It's helped me wrangle my opinions and my thoughts and express myself overall as a human being. And if I didn't have that outlet, I don't think I ever would have come anywhere close to trying to figure that out in real life. So I wrote a lot of stuff about my mom being when she was in the hospital and what I didn't like about healthcare. And there were some wonderful people that helped her, and there were some people that I felt weren't where they needed to be. And I wrote material about those people, and jokes about, broad jokes, not about a specific person, but, this is what happens in healthcare. People look at it as a job. A lot of nurses just look at it as a job, and that's why you die, because they don't know what they're doing, so you die. And I've had nurses scream at me, and in front of my mom, actually, at shows, and on other times, I've had nurses tell me it was hilarious.
Should be after Joe DeRosa. I'll let you know when he's on, so that way you know.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Come and say, Joe DeRosa, everybody, let's hear it.
Here's another thing about nurses. They don't know shit. And that's why you die. It's true. You ever wonder, why do so many people die in a hospital? Because of the nurses. That's who you're left with. Nurse doesn't tell you to come to the hospital. She's not the specialist. Doctor is the specialist. Doctor says come to the hospital. How long do you see the doctor for? A day. They leave you with the nurses. I know you're thinking there's a lot of good nurses out there, Joe. Yeah, but it only takes one bad one, and you're fucking dead. If your car was broken, would you take it to the shop and go, mechanic, work on this for a day, and then then let the receptionist fuck with it after that? Nurses don't know shit, man. It's just a job to a lot of them. I'm not saying there's no nurses that care. There's a lot of nurses that care, but there's a lot that don't. It's like cops. Some of them care, a lot of them don't. People look at nursing like, fuck it, what is it, 2 years of school? Good job, good money, job security, decent pension, early retirement, you can work anywhere in the country. Fuck it, I'll do that shit. It's a job, it's a living. That's how a lot of you look at your jobs. Now, think about right now how much you fuck off at your job. Because you don't give a shit. And you lie to people, and you make fun of the customers, and hide shit that you don't do, and you just fucking all fucking day long. Now pretend that all of your customers were dying people, okay? But you still fucked off that much. You have a lot of dead fucking customers. That's my point. You ever been to the hospital, sir?
Oh, yeah.
How much did you see a doctor? Yeah, exactly. You can't even remember. You don't know. You probably saw him, like if you see your doctor post-op, right? He'll come in, but he kind of drops in like Michael Jackson, like would when he would visit a sick kid. He's coming in to take a picture. That's it. Just kind of like, hey, how's everybody doing? All right, good. Here we go. Great. Hope your hair grows back. Go fuck yourselves. Take it easy. I got golf to play. Yeah. No, she's got 2 years of night school. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Am I losing the audience on the nursing material? I feel like the audience is drifting away a little bit. Okay. Are you clapping yes? Because I'm losing you on it? Or you're...
Correct.
Huh?
You are correct.
correct. You are losing us.
Well, I'm losing that table. Why am I losing your table in the nursing material?
Because the nurses are saving the fucking doctors' asses because that's where the fucked up shit is, and you got the material mixed around.
Okay. Hold on. Actually, I don't have the material mixed wrong because my mom was in the hospital, dumb bitch, and I was fucking there with her, and you fucking weren't. So, like always, you're selfishly... she's a fucking idiot. I don't give a fuck. No, don't... Okay, fuck it. Alright, it can be awkward then. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't give a flying fuck.
You're the lead comedian. This is amateur shit you are doing right now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Really? Why is it amateur? Because you don't agree with it?
No, because you don't understand that the pain that you're suffering right now is coming from the doctor's end and not the nurses. It
came from the nurses that were in my mom's room going, I don't fucking know what's going on in here, like that. And I had to go down the hall to call a nurse that didn't work in that hospital and then go back and tell the fucking nurses what to do. And if you fucking think that you're going to stop me from doing this material right now, you're out of your fucking mind. My mom having cancer didn't stop me from doing this fucking material. You think you're going to fucking stop me from doing it?
Name the hospital and go actually to the guy that is running it and making money off of your mother's illness. Because it's not the nurse.
He's not making money off of my mother's illness.
The person that is running the whole hospital system is making the money, not the nurse that you're blaming.
Are you a nurse, miss?
No, I'm not.
Then why are you, do you have a sister that's a nurse?
Because I feel your fucking pain and you're not rocking it right now. You're not rocking it.
No, you don't have to reprimand her. I mean, I don't know if you have to. It's like I was enjoying that, actually. That was my favorite part of my set so far. All right, fuck it. Thank you. Well, seems this show's taking a turn for the worse, people. Are you guys really that sensitive that everybody is just all fucking bored now because of that little interaction? Is it really that bad? I mean, can you really not handle that she got mad and I got mad back? And I mean, guys, it's like you're acting like you know your kids and you're watching your parents fight at the fucking dinner table. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Sorry, I called her dumb bitch. I'm sorry, okay? She yelled at me. I said dumb bitch. These things happen. This is how grown-ups talk sometimes. This is so great. I'm being taped for something tonight, and I really am. And walking in, Scott, the guy taping me, is like, you know, who knows, man? Maybe some shit will go down at the show. We'll get some good stuff. Oh, Scott, it went down.
That was horrible. That was like, Scott, that literally is one of the worst experiences I've ever had in comedy. When you saw it, you just got that on tape. I don't know how. I feel very uneasy right now. I'm not trying to be provocative. There's nothing in me that's trying to be like, oh, I'm going out there, I'm going to say some shit about nurses, and I'm going to stir up the pot. Nothing. I'm just fucking making a goddamn joke about an observation I have that I think is true. I really think a lot of nurses don't fucking care. I have seen it firsthand, and I think that's why a lot of people end up fucking dead. I don't think that's an outlandish claim to make, especially when you preface the joke by saying, I know a lot of nurses do care, I know there are great nurses out there, however, it only takes one bad one. What else do you have to say to justify the fucking joke? I'm gonna be late. Hey, what's up? Nothing. I'm running a couple minutes late. I'm really sorry. Some things happened at Broadway, and Okay, great. Thank you. All right, Evans. Bye.
Some things happened.
Some things happened.
I can tell from watching myself here, I know when I get annoyed, and I know the things I do when I start getting annoyed, and I can tell that there were moments during that joke where I started to get annoyed because I felt resistance coming in from the audience, and I flub here because I didn't just surf out on what was a good enough laugh to keep moving. Instead, I draw attention to it.
The audience on the nursing material. I feel like the audience is drifting away a little bit. Okay.
Now, here's where I got annoyed again. I make the comment to myself of, am I losing the audience on the nursing material? That's meant to be sarcasm, you know? That's not a real question. That's a rhetorical question. I'm being a smartass. And doing that also in the hopes that the audience will think it's funny. Oh, the last joke didn't get a huge laugh. I'm drawing a little bit of attention to that right now. But instead, some people take it very literally, which I can't blame them for that. That's fine if it didn't come across the way I intended it to. But there's a fairly significant clap there. Then I got annoyed even more because I was like, wait a minute. That joke had laughs in places that were satisfactory, and then it had laughs in other places that were lackluster, but it didn't eat it. The joke didn't by any means eat it.
Because the nurses are saving the fucking doctor's asses because that's where the fucked up shit is, and you got the material mixed around.
Alright, here's where I start. This is where we now cross the line and things become too real, because I remember how I felt when this happened, and seeing it again, I'm getting irritated again. She doesn't say anything. That sentence doesn't mean anything. It sounds like it does, sort of, if you're not really listening and you just hear intentions and like buzzer words. You know, doctors, nurses, fucked up shit, attitude. It sounds like there's a point being made. There's not. What does that even mean? Because the nurses are the ones saving the doctors' asses because that's where the fucked up shit is.
This is amateur shit you are doing right now.
Is it really?
Yes.
Really? Okay, well, why is that? Because you don't agree with it?
No, because you don't understand that the pain that you're suffering right now is coming from the doctor's end and not the nurses. It doesn't
No, it came from the nurses that were in my aunt's room going, I don't want to go.
It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. So it's like, not only does she step in to tell me she doesn't think what I'm doing is funny, then she goes on to tell me that what I'm doing is amateur shit. Whatever that means, however you define amateur shit, but it's not meant positively. Then she says, because you, me, don't understand that the pain you're feeling is because of the doctors and not the nurses. The fucking audacity of somebody to actually say, on first glance, we're not talking about a therapist that you're in session with every week. We're not talking about a dear friend that you gripe to constantly. We're talking about a complete stranger analyzing my situation that I went through with my mom at a first glance, and then having the audacity to tell me that I don't understand where my emotions are coming from, given the situation. It's unreal.
Name the hospital and go actually to the guy that is running it and make money off of your mother's illness.
She said, go to the guy that runs the hospital. What is this, a Three Stooges short? I want to see the boss of this hospital right now. These conditions are despicable. Who's the guy that runs the hospital? You know, comedy, it's like the way it could go, the way you hope it goes, and the way it does go. And those are three realities that are always on the three potential realities that are always on the table. You know, 9 times out of 10, it does not go the way that you hope it goes or the way that it could go. It just kind of goes the way it goes. And in certain situations where you think it's going to go great, it goes in the other direction. And that's what happened with this show. I mean, I really thought packed house. Everybody said the crowd was really great. I was off to a great start. We were shooting. This is going to be great. And then it didn't go that way. It went the way it could have went.
was a child, I was in front of a lot of people. So, you know, I don't know if it, I guess it registered a little bit at the time that it was like special, but now looking back, like maybe it was kind of in some way like forming that performance muscle, or I realized that this is something in me that I'm comfortable with and I like.